So this is a message to all of my followers and all of my listeners. So listen to my podcast and follow me on Instagram. So it's quite an important message because I feel like there are many a times when we feel low about few things, and it's very natural to misunderstand the whole story, especially when we are manifesting a specific person. So each of us have a set of our past, and that's quite normal to have a set of our past because uh, I think the majority of consciously manifesting something comes when we have been through a lot and we are just very very tired of it, that we don't even want to focus on negative things anymore, or focus on the sad stories or narratives which we have created inside our head. So that's why we started this manifesting journey, right? To change the narratives which are there in our head, and which we like. For example, some of us have manifested our breakups, some of us have manifested uh, very bad tragedies in our life. For example, the fear of losing a job has caused many people to lose their job. The fear of losing someone we love has caused many people to lose that someone. So every time you see that we are actually manifesting what we feel the most. So if you see, like, if our dominant belief is that I'm a successful person and I will be a successful person, you'll be successful eventually, even when right now you might not see any signs that you are not that successful yet. So that's where that belief plays a part. Also, one more thing which I wanted to focus on is that so we mostly think about a specific person and we think that their past played a very big role in their life. And yes, it is true. Their past did play a very big role in their life. But if you think it in this way, that okay, their past played a very big role in their life, and their past and they are still stuck in their past, then I want to correct you. Please don't think that way, because there are two ways of saying it. One is the way in which you are seeing it in the eyes of compassion, and one is where you're judging someone. So the judging narrative is the one where you are actually concluding that he doesn't love me, he still loves his ex, and that's why he doesn't want to come out of that mindset that relationships hurt or love hurts, or I won't be able to get married to uh, my specific person. So that's maybe your specific person might even feel the same thing right now, that he might have very bad narratives about love stories, marriage, and believes that he won't be married to you at the end. But if you are also focusing on the same narratives he has, then what difference are you creating in his life? As in, it's your belief on him which changes everything. So if somebody says that my specific person doesn't ever want to get married to me, then dude, you're manifesting the same version of your specific person. Why? Because you don't have that faith in him. And of course, we need to have a lot of compassion on a specific person, and not just on your specific person, on you first. So you holding this narrative that this guy doesn't want to get married to me ever is hurting you more than him. And not just that, you are keeping that shitty belief that, just because he had a very bad past, and not just, I mean, I would want to say that he was broken by his past, that he doesn't want to come to me or get married to me is because he has such a bad past. If you keep on thinking in these terms, you will keep on manifesting the same things. So you need to believe that, you need to see the current situation in a way, in the eyes of compassion, that okay, he had a very bad past, and that's why maybe the way he behaves is because his past showed him a very bad side of relationships, a very bad side of trusting someone and loving someone and then getting betrayed out of it. So if you see it in that narrative, you'll never be sad about it. I mean, you will be sad, but you will not be depressed about it, because depressed or hopelessness comes only when you feel that something is not changing and it will never change. But if you have that hope that no, nothing is set in stone and it's eventually going to change, think of all those situations where you were stuck into something, but then eventually you came out of it because you had that faith that obviously I will come out of it, and when the right time came, everything changed, right? So you need to have the same amount of faith in this. This is not something extraordinary that other things change but your relationship with your specific person will not change. So I would say just have some faith in him, have faith in you and your love for him, and this entire universe which is conspiring against us to give us the thing we love and want the most, and where our dominant beliefs are on is what we will keep on manifesting. So if your beliefs about your specific person is that okay, he does this and that, he's stuck in his past, he doesn't want to get married to me because his ex left him, dude, you're going to get the same thing showing in your reality, that okay, he doesn't want to get married because his ex left him. You need to believe that yes, okay, he has a very bad past, he has a rough past, but then it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean and it will never happen to us. We will get married eventually, that is our happy ending. You need to have that faith. Now this is just an example which I give. You might have different situations, so you can obviously customize it accordingly, but this is what I wanted to express, that and there are times when you will be missing him like crazy, and you might even cry about it, and that's perfectly fine, because missing someone, missing that connection, missing their sweet presence, embrace, or the beautiful moments you guys spend together is perfectly normal. It's okay to miss someone, and it's okay to cry, it's okay to be sad about it, it's okay to be sad for 1-2 days. That's also perfectly fine. But what is not okay is you having this faith that nothing will change. Okay, you need to have the opposite of that. You need to believe in it before you see it in your reality. And I'm so sorry for the background noise. It's just that I'm recording this session in a terrace and there's something outside which is playing. So guys, please adjust this time. Okay, thanks.